Hello, this is TK. I'm gonna be doing a quick little podcast update here for some of my watchers and few subscribers. I don't really have many people, but sorry about that. Thought I'd give you just something to listen to because I have a lot of stuff happening and I've been quite absent from doing art for a while, so sorry about that. Just been really busy and lots of new changes happening around the place. So, gonna get started with the main thing. Currently, been changing some things around on my DeviantArt page once in a while, and just wanted to fix things up a little bit. And I am now have a public Gmail, because I know some people come to my page from a YouTuber called Lord Ugg, and he's one of the people that commissions me a lot, and I'm really grateful. He's a really good guy, and I'm just really thankful that I have someone that constantly can definitely make art for and is happy with my art, and I get paid. Kind of really important right now, honestly. I have no idea. What I'm saying is that I have commissions open, obviously, and right now it's like commissions have been really slow. I hope things pick up a bit more. I'm gonna be doing chibis, full color detailed chibis with backgrounds. You can have as many chibis as you want, and that'd be like around $1 to $5, because it's like $1 is like if you just have one chibi, and you just want a little bit of this or just a little something. And it's like if you want like 5 chibis, it's like that's $5. So you get what I'm saying. It's like $1 per chibi. So yeah, it's not too bad, and it's full color, and I'll do a background if you want me to, and etc. etc. So I'm making it so that it's accessible to other people, because I just really need cash as much as I can, really, because yeah, I'm helping pay for bills, pay for my own stuff, and so forth. So yeah. The second thing is that I'm going to also do full color commissions like I did for the Thief artwork. I will put that picture in the video, so you can see that. And yeah, so the Thief artwork is something I made for Laura very recently. It's what I'm trying to improve as to, doing much more detailed artworks, more impact, more colors, more to fit the theme as to what someone is asking of me. And so yeah, so I would prefer to make more quality commissions from around $6 to $10, because he tends to give me $10, so I'm like, I'll put that as my base price for now, and it's like, unless it's like gonna be extremely elaborate past what I'm really used to, I would just leave it as to those kind of prices, so that way it's still affordable and at least gives me a decent amount of money, because I kind of need it, obviously. So yeah, and slowly I'm trying to improve my own art, and perhaps maybe also do some story pages for once. I haven't done any story pages in like a really long time. I'd like to try and get back into that if I can, and make me really happy if I could start working on some story stuff. I'm like, because I happen to be free, and I'll get to that part in a bit. But yeah, so I'm gonna share the contact information for my new information. I have a public Skype, which is XTKandChaosX, which is basically what you mainly use for everything. That's my Gmail, that's my DeviantArt, that's my Tumblr, and that's my Skype, public Skype. So if you need to contact me, just use that. You can ask questions on the Tumblr. Any type of questions, art questions, tutorials, whatever. For the Skype, that's if you want a constant chat. I do not really use that much, because I always have it on my personal Skype. I really wish there is like something I can have multiple Skypes open. If there's some sort of tool or program for that, I'd like to know about it, because it's kind of annoying going back and forth and not really being able to talk to people. And then my Gmail is, again, XTKandChaosX@gmail.com. And that's if you want to ask for a commission, have more private questions, etc. I'll keep everything private, and that Gmail is only for work purposes only, nothing else. Okay? So that's just an update so that way you have some context to me that is separate from my DeviantArt, because I know that it's a hassle just to do my DeviantArt and have to get a DeviantArt account to ask me for a commission, and that's just plain silly. So I'm making it easier for everyone, and it's all the same thing, so no problems. There. That off the table. Thank goodness. Okay, moving on to more explaining why I've been delayed. Recently, I was kind of bit off school stuff. It was really stressful, and it's been really big of a bother, and to the point where I'm done with school. Like, I was just completely stressed out. I had zero motivation. I was completely depressed because I had no connections to it whatsoever anymore, and I don't blame the school. I really love the school. It's just they changed things, and it's like it caused more of a negative effect than it did a positive effect, and it's just how it happened, and I leave it be as that. I move on from that. I dropped out ish. They just dropped me for truancy and whatnot. It kind of sucked, but I actually felt more relieved that I'm out, so I can actually start doing things, I'm not tied to something. I can actually work for progressing in life, and right now I'm studying for my tab test. I'm studying for GED, and I'm gonna try and get my GED as soon as I possibly can, so I can go start getting a part-time job, hopefully at some sort of retail and something like that, and just start progressing, because I'm going to save money to be able to do vocational training. That's my main goal, is I want to take a vocational and start getting a good job, and then I got a good paying job that supports me, that helps me support my family, and whatever I need to do. That's basically my plan, that's basically my goal, and I'm going to get that done now that I finally have free time. And with that free time, I have flexibility. And most of that flexibility is more towards cooking dinner and so forth, because my family is all working and I need to just help out every so often. So yeah, but it's not a big deal. And yeah, again, getting back into a schedule is kind of hard when you've been out of it for a long time, but I'm gonna get back into it. And I'm just kind of glad to be progressing onwards. So I'm really relieved, and that's kind of makes me happy right now. And then again, with that in mind, that flexibility gives me time to do commissions, get some extra cash, do this or that, and focus on more important things that actually do something for me and make me happy. So yeah. My brain is going all over the place. Oh yeah. And moving onwards. Okay, so yeah. Hold on. I'm a little scatterbrained. It's midnight, so at nighttime I'm tired and so forth. That happens. Yeah. So yeah, I got the commissions down. I explained the commissions, explained my situation and what I'm going to work for, and I'm gonna explain some other things. Things are a little busy too, because I'm family situations complicated, and I don't want to talk about it too much, but we're doing all right now. And oh yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. This weekend is gonna be awesome. I got family decided to get 3-day tickets to MegaCon. It was last minute, and it's really hard because it's a lot of money. It's 200 something just so we can all go, and it's a lot of money. So that's why I really need commissions right now, because I gotta help pay bills. Gotta send the money to my dad, help pay bills, send the money to my dad, help pay bills. So yeah, commissions are kind of important, but I'm glad we're going the 3 days, because I really wanted to go the 3 days so I could go look at all the stuff, go visit all these great comic book artists and all these people, and I really love these guys, especially Pulido. I love Pulido, but I like his art, and I haven't read his books, but my dad is more of the Lady Death and Evil Ernie fan. I'm more of the person on the side that learned to love the stuff as my dad loved the stuff, and I'm just I like Pulido. He's a really nice guy. When she talked with him all the time, and he's a really good guy, and gave my dad great deals for Lady D stuff. Just awesome. He's an awesome guy. And all these other people, really great guys. We used to talk with the people for the Mechanical Smile. If you know what that is, Good job. But yeah, it's like all these really great people. You just talk with them, and I'm like, to me, it's like I talk with them once a year. It's okay, but I'm like, I'd like to talk with them more on progressing my own personal stuff sometime, and I'm not gonna do that this year. This year is more for fun and just being able to enjoy it again. But next year, definitely, I'd love to go and talk with them about getting into production, getting to putting stuff out, because I really want to start being more producing with my stories. And I want to really start progressing my art to a point where I'll be satisfied in making pages and comics. And it's a lot of work on your own, so I might get a little help, maybe. But otherwise, I really would just want to progress and kind of get some stories out there, because I have tons of great stories that I just need to start working on. And now I have the time to work on that. So yeah, I'm happy for that. Yeah, and that's about it for this small little update. It's nothing too much, but it's just enough. And all it really is to get some information across, get you guys updated on what's going on over in my life, and that's about it. Things are going to be fine. We're going to be having a good time at MegaCon this weekend. It's going to be a lot of fun. And last thing to say is that I want to say I'm going to miss you, JPEG. You're heading out. And I'm like, he's my buddy. Going to miss him. JPEG is my best friend. He's my art buddy for like a year and everything, and he's just my greatest best friend ever. He's been there for me whenever I needed him and I needed support. He's the closest person to like family to me, and many of my other deviant friends are such great friends and they support me, but JPEG's kind of special to my heart. So yeah. Okay, well, I'm gonna say goodnight because it's late, and hope to start doing more podcasts and start doing more stuff. Bye.